We come to you from inside beautiful new Ford Field for another great matchup. While several playoff teams have been determined, other teams' futures hang in the balance here in the last few weeks of the season. Thanks for joining us today as the Chargers square off against the Lions. Welcome to the game. EA is proud to bring you continuing coverage of the NFL. I'm Al Michaels with John Madden.
This defense has been watching extra film all week because they're facing a dangerous duel. And it starts with this guy. He'll make throws that no other quarterback would ever think about making. You think the guy's covered, and boom, he fires one in between two defenders for a touchdown.
Charles Rogers will be his go-to guy once again, and for obvious reasons. He's one of the better route runners and always seems to make the catch in traffic. Stopping this combo hasn't been easy for many defenses, so we'll have to see what type of coverages they go with to prevent these two from doing a lot of damage.
Look at him down there. Now this is a team that comes ready to play. Heck, I even think I see a coach jumping up and down a little bit.
Let's see how it plays out today as we get set for the kickoff. Here's the kickoff team.
Will be kicking off to start the game. Number 87.
Nice kick. Plenty of distance. From the 7. Let's see if they can turn this first drive into points.
Number 87 on the return.
The backs are lined up in an I.
At the 21-yard line. First and 10.
Come on, partner. Cowboy.
Pressure. Throws it. Flips the tackle. Look at that power. The 30. You can't draw it up any better than that. Textbook first down.
Of 14 on the play.
First and 10. Ball on their own 35.
Lose it. Catch the ball, man. Get out.
Using motion.
Switch up.
To carry it. Beautiful run there.
You know, that's exactly how you handle a team that likes to blitz. You run the ball right at them, right there, and then right through them.
Strength versus strength here today, John. One of the top running backs in the league against one of the dominant run-stopping teams.
You know, this is like some classic heavyweight fight. I bet we won't know who the winner is till the last round.
Hand it off to the back. Edwards brings him down at the 47. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
On the 47-yard line.
Tackle at the 41-yard line. He gets a couple of yards on the carry, but he looks fatigued and is headed for the sideline. 3rd and a deuce. Going to the right. Lost about a yard.
Loss of 2 on the play.
He'll try to pin them close to the goal line. Here's the punt. He signals for a fair catch.
Now this is a big-time play by the special team. The punter does his job, and he puts it where the returner can't catch it. And the coverage team does their job by getting into position to knock it back into the field and pin him inside the 10.
Using split backs.
Ball on the 4-yard line.
Gas. That's all you. Let's go. Come on. Set.
Hand off to the tailback. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run. They need 6.
Second and 6. Ball on the 8-yard line.
Stewart didn't have much to work with on that running play.
That's because the defense did a good job anticipating the snap count. With an aggressive defense like this, a hard count could be an effective way to keep them off balance while trying to draw them off sides.
Here come the heat. I got nothing.
Throwing left. This one falls incomplete. Number 25 made a great defensive play, tipping the pass away.
He needs to do a better job putting the pass in a spot where only his guy can get it. Those tipped passes can turn into interceptions pretty easily.
So they'll line up to punt after going 3 and out. Here's the kick. Fair catch. This one goes out of bounds.
First and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Snake eye. You got him. You got him. Set.
Using motion.
We'll see.
Tomlinson can't bring it down. Gets the call, picks up 4, maybe 5 there.
5-yard gain on the play.
5 yards to go. Ball on the 35-yard
Give all
line.
you got, D. Come on.
To carry it, breaks the tackle. The 30, the 20, the 10, 5. Touchdown, San Diego.
You have to take another look at this one. He goes one way, then the other, then back the other way. And the defender's falling down. He put on some great moves, and that's what got him to score.
So they'll try to tack on the extra point. And it's on its way, and the extra point is good. So they were able to use their great field position and drive the short distance to get into the end zone.
As a defense, it's a tough situation when you come out and you realize the offense doesn't have to go very far. I'm sure the next drive they'll come out and want to stop them no matter where the drive starts.
Here's the kickoff
San
team.
Diego is lined up for the kickoff. Number 18.
Not a real deep kick. Should be returned. From the 12. Missed tackle. Stiff arms the defender to the ground. The defense did a great job on the last series, forcing the offense to go 3 and out. They'll go from the I formation.
Here come the heat.
Tosses it out to the left. Gets 1, maybe 2 yards on the toss. Second and 9. Ball on their own 29. Harrington sets up, closing in, flings it to the outside, runs through the tackle. About a 1-yard loss.
On the tackle. Loss of 2 on the play.
The quarterback lines up with 2 options behind
Ball
him.
on the 28-yard line.
Poke out right. See the bang.
Gets rid of it. He finds his man. A display of great hands on that catch.
That receiver has all the tools.
Jet will come into this game to punt. Here's the punt. And he signals for the fair catch. That last drive resulted in a touchdown. They did a great job moving the ball on the ground, and let's see what they can do here. The Chargers using motion. Passing on first down. Pressure coming with the pass. They'll mark it at the 37-yard line. Second and short upcoming after a good pickup through the air.
Right here is one of those situations where you can pretty much open up the whole playbook. You can go with a play fake and look for something deep, or you can just run the ball. Just about anything is an option.
Throws it right to him. The defender brings him down at the 44-yard line. Nice call going to the air, and that'll move the chains. They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Tomlinson. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run.
3-yard gain on the play.
Second and 6. Ball on their own 48. Under pressure with the throw, and he makes the grab. They dumped it off on the screen on that play.
That one didn't surprise the defense. They were right there to tackle the ball carrier.
Only one man in the backfield.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Lose it.
And this is the 5th play of this drive. Using motion. Dropping back. Pressure. That's home as he throws. The Chargers recover. And so the offense is fortunate to recover its own fumble.
You always need to be awake out there. You never know when this type of thing is going to happen.
So it's a one-touchdown game as the first quarter comes to a close with the score, San Diego 7, Detroit 0. The teams have switched sides, and we'll start the second quarter. So as we get set for the punt, let's take a look at our returners' stats. Bennett is looking for a good punt here. Here's the kick. And he waves for the fair catch.
He did the right thing, concentrated and caught the ball.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 15. Man in motion. Handed off in the back. Stewart couldn't get out of the backfield.
That was just a defensive line getting lower than the offensive line. When your defensive guys up front can control the line of scrimmage, it makes it very difficult to move the ball on offense.
Dropping back. Gets rid of it. He hits his receiver, and he's brought down at the 28. They'll move the chains with that completion.
Yeah, and that was a great recognition by the quarterback, knowing where to go with the football against the blitz and knowing how to get it there.
Stewart, he has room. A fresh set of downs after a nice pickup on the ground.
Hey, nice job up front, holding their block and allowing him to get a good run for a first down.
First and 10. Ball on their own 39. Closing in, gets the pass off. He finds his man. They've got something going here.
Yeah, it's been one first down after another. They're putting together a nice-looking drive here.
fifth play of this drive. Hand off to the tailback. About a 4-yard gain there. About 6 to go. Ball on the 35-yard line. Running with purpose.
Ball on the 35.
Now let's have a look at what our runners have done up to this point. San Diego comes out in their nickel package.
On the 31-yard line.
Pressure coming with the pass. Can't wrap it. Harrington has been perfect on this drive.
Yeah, what happens? You get into a rhythm. The way this guy's throwing, he's going to stay in that rhythm until the defense knocks him out of it.
First and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Take him out.
They'll bring him down at the 9-yard line. They've got the defense off balance. It's another first down.
You know, this defense has tried everything. Man coverage, a blitz, a zones, 6 defensive backs, 7 defensive backs. They've really mixed up their defenses and their coverages. The offense has taken advantage of it.
First and goal. Ball on the 9-yard line.
Get at him.
Drops back. Under pressure. Flings it to the outside. Great throw. He threw that one underneath the coverage.
That's exactly the thing they teach you to do. Always take what the defense gives you.
So it's second and goal. Ball on the 4-yard line. Bryson fakes the handle. Gunning this one to the end zone. Touchdown, Lions.
This is exactly how you execute the play pass. The quarterback does a great job of selling the run, and that freezes the defense long enough for his receiver to get open in the end zone for the score.
So they'll try to tack on the extra point. The kick is up, and he kicks on the extra point. A good-looking drive, and they score the touchdown. And the offensive unit should be very pleased with their performance on that one.
The thing that most impressed me about that last drive was the offensive line. They did a good job controlling the line of scrimmage, keeping their quarterback healthy and on his feet. A strong offensive line is the first and most important component to an effective offense.
The kickoff team lines up.
Lined up for the kickoff. Number 82, back to return.
It's on its way. From the 8. The defense did a very good job against them the last time they had possession, forcing a punt. Out of the shotgun.
Take over at the 25-yard line. First and 10.
Sideline to sideline. Set.
Handed off to the back. Tomlinson couldn't pick up any blocking on that play.
The defense is always very aggressive when defending the run. They're extremely disciplined, and they get off their blocks very quickly. Makes it tough to find openings when you're running the ball.
Second and long. They line up in the I formation. Man in motion.
The 24-yard line.
Hand it off. Great fake. Gets the pass off. I thought that was about to be picked off, John.
You know, he didn't pick it off, but at least he didn't let the receiver make the catch either. Still a pretty good effort.
The Lions expecting pass as they line up with 7 defensive backs.
Set. Come on, partner. Let's go. Come on. Ain't nothing. Right.
With the throw. This one falls incomplete. A short pass off the mark, and it's now 4th down. Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Here's the punt. The officials are trying to determine where it went out of bounds. Pressure, guns it to the right side. He's taken down at the 50. And they beat the blitz on a good throw.
Yeah, he read the defense, and he got out of there quickly. But you got to give some of the credit to the receiver in this play. He saw the blitz was coming, and he made the right read so the quarterback had something to throw to.
Bring the pass. Sideline to sideline.
Dropping back. Closing in. Slings it to the outside. The defender was all over him on that play, forcing the incompletion.
He really had to rush that throw. That was a situation where the defensive line made the job easy for the defensive backs.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
Is that all you got? You got him. You got him.
Tucks it away. He finds some room up the middle and gets the first.
Right up the middle, too. Good blocking leads to a good run like that.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 43-yard line. 2 minutes left. Throwing on 1st down. Pressure coming. Throws it. And he's tackled at the 27. They'll call this play at the line of scrimmage. Gets rid of it. With the adjustment, he has it. That pass was right on the mark.
Yep, he just looked up and whack, the pass was right there. Those are the kind of passes your receivers love.
Dropping back. Gets rid of it. Breaking free. So they're able to pick up another 1st down.
And this offense is clicking. They're making the right calls at the right time. Here's a no huddle. It's a good way to keep the defense off balance.
To the air on 1st down. Throwing. Incomplete. A little too much on that pass, resulting in an overthrow.
He looks a little jumpy back there. One thing you never want to do is look at the rush. You want to keep your eyes downfield. If you start looking at the rush, then you can never be effective.
So it's 2nd down now.
And here's a chance for the offense to make their move. The defense could be sending a blitz, so I'd go with something to my running back. A swing pass or maybe even a screen. If they execute, they could put this one in the end zone. You know what this does? It keeps one defense on the field. It doesn't let them get the right personnel in there sometimes.
And it's caught. Good-looking play there as they pick up the 1st down and keep the drive alive. Only one man back.
Ball on the 3-yard line.
There's about 1 minute left. Man in motion. The Lions call a timeout. They have 1 left.
I think this is where you bring in one of the 2 tight ends. Heck, maybe even 3. And you try and find one of them open for the score.
Dropping back. Under pressure. Goes to the end zone. Touchdown, Lions. He slips behind the secondary and got open for the touchdown.
Now that's just how they practiced it. They go over this play all the time at practice, and they use it a few times in just about every game. But let me tell you, most of the time it's successful just like that.
Hansen comes in for the extra point. And it's up. The extra point attempt is good. Well, John, these teams are very evenly matched.
This makes for a better game, I think. The strategy of the game comes into play here more.
Here's the kickoff team.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 82.
Not a bad kick. They'll set up for the return. From the 9. Nothing happened for the offense on their last drive as they went 3 and out.
Hey, here's where efficiency is the key. They're down right now, but if they score before the half, it'll really help them out. They just can't afford a turnover that gives the other team a chance to increase the lead.
Pressure, throwing. He finds his man. San Diego will call a timeout here. They have 2 timeouts remaining. That'll move the chains, John.
Yeah, when you put together a great pass with a heck of a catch, that's exactly what you're going to get.
You got it. Set. Bring that pain, baby. Here comes the heat.
Closing in, gets the pass off. Steps up, he has it. Dumps the ball out to his receiver, and that'll bring up a first down.
First downs are critical in this game. And when the quarterback calls your number, you want to make sure you make the catch and don't mess something up.
Get in there. Set.
Dropping back to pass on first down. Throws it. This one falls incomplete. Not much touch on that pass.
May have tried to put a little too much oomph on that throw.
They'll need some good yardage here on second down, and then should be in the hurry up for the rest of this drive.
Come on, partner. Bust this grill, D.
They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Pressure coming. Flings it to the outside. Good route running by the receiver, who was right there to make the catch.
That one was all about timing. The quarterback let it go, and the receiver looked back just at the right time.
Pump faking. Under pressure. Incomplete. The blocking broke down on that play, allowing the defender to get to the quarterback as he was releasing the ball.
This defense really likes to keep the pressure on the passer. They bull rush, they speed rush, they blitz from the outside, all in an attempt to create turnover opportunities in the secondary. The offensive line needs to do a better job of holding on their block, giving a little extra time in the pocket that the quarterback needs.
The kick hits the upright. No good.
Sometimes you want to get a score before the half, but when you're leading in a game like this, you don't want to do anything risky. So you just run the ball and start getting ready for the second half.
Using motion. He hands it off. Refuses to go down. Detroit will call a timeout here. They have none remaining. Just about 2 yards on the run by the halfback. San Diego comes out in their nickel package. We'll get the call again. Decent gain, about 4.
On the run. Gain of 4 on the play.
Ball at about midfield.
Give it all you got.
It's the end of the second quarter with the score. Detroit 14. San Diego 7.
San Diego 7.
Let's take a look at our halftime stats. The kickoff team lines up.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 18.
Short kickoff. From the 15. Loses the defender. Look at that power. Detroit can take complete control of this game if they can get this one into the end zone. The backs are lined up in an I. They'll pass on first down. Pressure with the pass, and he hits his target. Schrader makes another great catch, another timely reception, has a total of 6 catches today. 2nd and 4. Ball on their own 34.
Hit him low.
Throwing. Picked off. Missed the tackle. John, he's hurt. We'll get an update from Melissa as soon as the extent of the injury is known. Following the interception, it's now 1st and 10.
Maggie Bull. Set.
About a 4-yard gain there.
On the run. Gain of 4 on the play.
The quarterback gets set with only 1 back behind him.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Hit him low. Bust his grill.
Hand it off again. They blitz and it backfires.
Yeah, that's a chance you take. You're hoping to get some penetration and hit him in the backfield. But if you miss, there isn't a lot of help at the next level to keep him from picking up the first down.
It's 1st and 10.
Back off, DBs. Set. Eagle left.
Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Flings it to the outside. The incomplete pass bringing up 2nd down.
Intended receiver on the play.
You got him. You got him. Here comes the heat. Set.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 15-yard line.
Get out.
Hand off to the tailback.
The defense is going to need to try something different to slow down this running game.
On the play. Third and 1. Ball on the 6-yard line.
Set.
Tomlinson. And he barely got enough. Nice job picking up enough to convert for the first down. It's 1st and goal. 4 yards to the end zone. Number 55 stops the play in the backfield. Great read by the defensive line there, John. They knew exactly what was coming.
And knowing what they like to do out there comes from lots of film study and preparation. When you know what a team likes to call in certain situations, 3rd and long, 2nd and short, it really gives you an edge on defense.
Breeze gets set. Hand off to the tailback. John, he's hurt. We'll get an update from Melissa as soon as the extent of the injury is known. Only 1 man back.
Ball on the 1-yard line.
Man in motion. To the halfback. And he's brought down in the backfield by Holmes. He came with a blitz and there wasn't anywhere to go.
Yeah, and that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes. At that time, there were no holes at all.
This will be from about 20 yards out. And it's on its way. The kick is good. The Chargers regain the momentum with that score, John.
You can feel the momentum shifting.
Christie is back and ready to put this one in the air. He'll return this one from the 8. Ready now for the first play of the drive, and the defense will be looking for another pick. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 22.
Let's go. Come on.
Passing on 1st down. Slings it to the outside. Perfect throw. Stewart did a nice job getting to that ball.
These guys look like they've been teammates forever.
The rush is on. Gets the pass off. Incomplete pass. The quarterback thought he had that one.
You got to deliver the ball out there quickly, but it has to be catchable. You got to use some touch.
Here is a 3rd and long situation. Ball on their own 22. Rodgers moves in motion, drops back, throwing, and it's caught. He made the reception but couldn't find a way to get past the marker.
When it's 3rd down, you need to make sure that you move the ball past the marker somehow. You got to think that anything less is a bad play or bad execution.
Jet is back to punt. Here's the punt. He's waving for the fair catch.
There was no need to try and return that one. He made the right decision there.
Breeze sets up. Man in motion. Tosses it right. He goes down at the 32-yard line. Only a yard by the halfback.
Come on, D-up. The ball. Set.
Dropping back. Closing in. Stepping up. The blitz worked to perfection.
The defense loves to bring extra rushers from all over trying to create pressure. Obviously, they'll have to make some adjustments to their protection scheme to prevent plays like that.
Third and 10 coming up. Ball on their own 30.
Stay guys. Set.
Using motion.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Gets the pass off, and the catch is made.
Watch it here. This is a great call on 3rd down to keep this drive alive. They were in a tough spot here, but this is a heck of a throw and catch to pick up that 1st down.
Only one man in the backfield.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Poke out right. Ain't got nothing.
Hand it off to the back.
This offensive line has been on its heels all day.
No gain on the play.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 46.
Is that all you got?
Chapman, the lone back. Again with the carries. 4-yard gain there.
On the carry. Gain of 4 on the play.
The quarterback lines up with two backs behind him.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
Drops back. Pressure coming with the throw. Hits his receiver in stride. He saw the whole field, was able to stand back there and find the open man.
You know, when a defense is sending extra rushers at the quarterback, it takes a lot of poise to get the ball out of there with any accuracy.
Set. Hut. Hut, hut. They got nothing. Hut.
Chapman. Decent gain, about 4.
With the carry. Gain of 4 on the play.
It's 2nd down and 6 to go. Ball on the 37-yard line. Only one man in the backfield.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Dropping back. Under pressure. Gets the pass off. He's on the run. The 20. The 10. 5. Touchdown, Chargers. A nice pass, a nice catch, and it goes for the score.
That was just a solid play. That guy was not going to be denied.
The kicker lines up for the point after. The kick is up, and the extra point is good. Big-time drive there with a touchdown to take the lead.
Now their defense is going to head onto the field. It's going to be up to them to protect this lead.
The teams are set for the 4th quarter of play. Christie is just about ready to kick this one away.
Number 96, back deep to return.
And this one's a short kickoff. From the 12. The offense couldn't get anything going on their last drive, going 3 and out. They'll go from the I formation.
At the 23-yard line. First and 10.
So that was a pickup of about 9.
9-yard gain on the play.
1 yard to go.
Sideline to sideline. Let's go. Come on. Get out now.
Crosses it left. Stewart couldn't find an opening and was brought down very quickly.
Yeah, he was. This line has to do a better job of holding up at the point of attack. He has a fast first step, and he can explode through the hole. But he needs a line to create that little crease or cutback lane to break free.
A very well drawn up play.
And it was well executed. They hit their blocks, and the back found the right hole to get down the field and pick up a first down.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 41. To the air on 1st down. Pressure, throws it, and he makes the grab. And he is bumped out of bounds at the 48-yard line.
Stay after him.
Hand off to the tailback. Gain of 2. Only one man back. Looking for room. They'll go with a play fake. A little off target, but caught. He's taken down at the 29-yard line. And again, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, they're getting a good push up front, and the receivers are getting open. They're making a catch. That's what you have to do to get in the end zone.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line.
Hit him low. Bulldog under.
And this is the 7th play of this drive. Bryson. Gain of about 5. Only one man in the backfield. Dropping back. Closing in with the throw. Hits him in stride. Hurdles the defender. Harrington doing an excellent job on this drive.
Things are really slowing down for him right now. He's seeing the coverage and finding the open man with ease. He's really in some kind of rhythm out there.
Can't bring him down. And the halfback picks up about 3. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today. 2nd and 8. Ball on the 11-yard line. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. To the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. He did a great job finding his target in the back of the end zone, John.
The receiver just picked his way through the coverage, finding a little room, and he threw a strike to him for the score.
They'll line up for the extra point. And it's on its way, and he picks on the extra point. And this one has the makings of a game that will go right down to the final tick of the clock.
That's for sure. You knew that these guys were fired up coming into this one. Both of these teams knew that this was a game that they needed, and it looks like the winner might be determined by the team that has the ball last.
Here's the kickoff team.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 82, back to return.
Sends it sailing. From the 6-yard line. The offense with a lot of success through the air on the last drive as they move downfield for the touchdown. They'll go from the I formation.
At the 23-yard line. 1st and 10.
Stay after him. We'll see. Set.
The Chargers using motion. On the call. The running back gets about 3.
On the carry. 3-yard gain on the play.
Second and 7.
Hit him low. Hit him low.
Tosses it out to the right. Chapman couldn't escape the pursuit and was cut down quickly.
These guys up front are very tough to block because they can use their size and strength to get excellent leverage on running plays. Sometimes they struggle a little with their consistency, but they always seem to be a big factor when the game's on the line.
Breeze sets up, dropping back, throwing, and he hits his target. He didn't make it, and it brings up 4th down.
That's the kind of mental error that drives coaches crazy. As a receiver, you got to be aware of where you are in the field and where you have to go to get the first down.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the kick. From the 27. Penalty marker down.
Holding on the receiving team. 10-yard penalty, first down.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 23.
Bring the pain.
Harrington gets set. Man in motion. Stewart. The 30. Stewart blows right through that defense.
Not only does he get a nice gain, he also picks up a first down.
Here comes the heat.
2 minutes to go.
Keep a little something for the G's and make a few ends while I breeze through the late night shift on some late night.
1st and 10.
Hut 1, hut 2, hut 3. You off sides, that's a penalty play.
2 minutes left. Another run. Stewart couldn't find any room on that one.
They really hustle on the defensive side of the ball. They're very good at clogging up the line, limiting the number of holes and cutback lanes at the back as to choose from.
San Diego will call a timeout here. They have 2 remaining. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. They'll go with a run once again. San Diego calls a timeout. They have 1 timeout left. It's 3rd down, 2 to go. Ball on their own 47.
3rd and 2.
He'll get it again.
47.
Loses the defender. The 40. The 30. Great job by the line to spring him for a big game.
And here's the thing. He was in and out of the hole so quickly, he was just a blur as he went through there and headed into the secondary.
This one is just about in the books.
1st and 10. Ball on the 19-yard line.
Buster's great. Set. Hut. Hut.
Again with the run. Into the open.
Seems like the back is seeing the holes even before they open up out there. Kind of like a Superman.
2nd and 2. Ball on the 11-yard line. Harrington gets set.
Here come the heat. Let's go. Come on. Eagle left. Hut. Get in there. Hut. Hut. Buster's good, deep. Hut. 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 Stay after. Hut.
Hand it off. The Chargers call a timeout. They have no timeouts left, so they pick up enough to convert for the 1st down.
They don't need to run any type of play here. The quarterback can just go with a kneel down.
1st and goal. Ball on the 8-yard line.
Gas. Come on, D up. Set. Get the ball. Hut. Come on, partner. Hut. Hut.
So it's 2nd and goal. Ball on the 10-yard line.
Here comes the heat. Take him out. Set.
2nd and goal. Ball on the 10-yard line.
Hut. Get in there, man. Hut. We'll see. D up. Hut. Mad dog go. Hut. 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 Hit him low. Bulldog under. Hut.
And time runs out. The game is over. The final score is Detroit 21, San Diego 17. This is Al Michaels with John Madden saying goodbye for EA Sports.